Good evening. This is a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, it is a late night one tonight. 10:45. We've been out doing a lot of things today. We got our #1 rag house finished pretty well. I mean, there's always a few things, but we did see the kids helping to take the mattress down that we bought. We bought 2 mattresses. We had an extra custom bed made for them so that they could actually sleep under the bed on a mattress. Tiny house. This is the way that the Filipinos do it. So, what you may have seen if you saw that video, you may have seen that the family themselves, even the kids, helped to tear that old house down. And boy, when one wall was taken out, you saw how tiny that place was. Now, the house that we put up, we actually made it a little taller than normal because this family had the sense to double almost the space of their house, the old tattered little house, by putting in a flat platform bed. So we gave them that option that at a later date they could probably do that for themselves, and I hope that they will. But meantime, when we bought a bamboo bed for them with a mattress, we bought a second mattress because when I looked at the foam that they'd been sleeping on, it was pretty disgusting. So we insisted that they get rid of that, and hopefully with the agreement of Mr. Sandman, who wanted and achieved this actual whole Sweet Dreams project, where he got in touch with me a while ago, Steve, and he asked me if we could work this whole thing as a campaign to give people an extra good night's sleep. Well, as far as I knew up to that point, most people had been sleeping on a mat, and even when Beth and I came out here to Bohol to live with Nanai, we slept on just a thin mat that was just a few inches thick, not even foam. Of course, I think it was about 18 months later, it might even have been longer, we went out and we bought a mattress, a 6-inch heavy foam mattress. And the first night that we slept on it, we didn't get much sleep because we kept on thinking how stupid we'd been in not buying it sooner. So that was our lesson there. Well, what's been a delight today, especially about seeing how those kids are so delighted in having their new house. We watched them pack their bags. They had 1 suitcase and a load of different bags. I'm guessing that they were rice bags that had been recycled. So what happened then? They knocked the old house down with great pleasure. No sign of nostalgia there, and they burned it. Wow, I wish I'd been there, but all that we saw were the last flames and the dying embers as the fire consumed a lot of pretty unpleasant memories. That pitiful house had been the only one that those kids had ever known, so we were pretty buzzed about seeing everything go. Now, we put Pastor Timio and the team, the Superman team, on notice. Beth and I are actually leaving for Manila, and we're leaving next Sunday, and we're going to St. Luke's Hospital, and I'm going to have the vasectomy reversal procedure done, and then we hope to come back, and after having a little time of rest, we're going to be trying for a child of our own. despite all the controversy. We appreciate all of those differences of opinion, as long as they're nicely put. Keep it civil. We're doing what we want with our lives. So that's the way that it's going to be. After we've had that procedure, which will be on the 29th, your prayers are appreciated, even by this pagan. And we will hope for success. Now, what we're probably going to do is see what we can do about staying there. We have several offers, and we hope that we'll be able to take a rest. Unfortunately, I know that if I come back too soon, then I will end up not resting, and that would be stupidity, because after that procedure you need to actually take a rest. And everybody knows by now, because we kept complaining about it, just how bad that road is down to the city, concrete road. 2 miles of bumpy hell, which driving our little truck, which is straining to say the least, it won't be a restful time for me. And anyway, as soon as people start to ask for help, and we're not very good at saying no, it'll be business as usual. Tomorrow we will be going out to get another mattress, which we're going to be taking. I've forgotten exactly where we're going to be. Now I remember. If you watch one of our videos where we saw the 2 little kids who ride the carabao, we called those the carabao kids. Ooh, wasn't that imaginative? We're going to make a video, because we think it will be a cute one, of the folded mattress being given to those kids, and they're going to take it away, dragging their bamboo sled with their new mattress on, with the carabao. One of those kids looks like he's about 3 years old, and there he is sitting behind his big brother, who's looks all of 5 years old, and they're in control of an enormous carabao with enormous horns. Frightens the life out of me, but they're completely at home in it. So we're going to organize that, so we have to be in Taliban first thing tomorrow. Now today we had a great pleasure of driving up to to Ubay. We drove up to Ubay, to the port there, to meet a new friend and subscriber who is an expat living on Cebu, and I'm not sure whether he wants his name to be given out or be in the video, so I won't say anything any more than that. But we went up there and we met him, had a nice chat. Then we came back and we had dinner and sat and talked about many things. Didn't quite, I don't know why, but we didn't quite solve all the problems of the world. But maybe, probably it'll be tomorrow. Okay? So, if you're on a cliffhanger in a troubled world, just wait until tomorrow. Hang on, okay? Everything's going to be fine. So, he is going to help us. Some of you people who think that I'm doing too much because I lift a few planks of wood, I'm not quite over that yet. He's going to give us a hand, because we're starting on the second rag house. Now, as we said in an earlier video, we decided that we were going to start on the second rag house. It's a leap of faith, because we're not fully funded, not even nearly fully funded, but we always feel that it comes and we get the job done. Yeah, as I said, it has to be done in 5 days, because we're leaving on Sunday and we don't want to leave with an incomplete project. The family are actually helping too. The mom was even helping to mix concrete today, so it's an amazing thing, and they are so completely grateful. which we've had other people saying how not everybody that we help seems to find it in their heart to be grateful or say thank you. But we made up our minds a long time ago that if we start to judge the worth of people that we help, we will never help anybody, because there's always something that's not quite perfect, and she said this and he said that, and it'll never work. So we do what we do with the help of our generous subscribers, and we do it without judgment. We just do it because we look at it, and now, well, what's easy for me is that I look at the kids. I look at the children, and when I see a load of ragged dressed kids who need a new home, I don't have any judgment in my heart. It just doesn't exist. Which brings us to the second rag house that we looked at today. Well, we went in and we did a video today. I got to tell you that it was an absolute heartbreaker. And once you suspend judgment, then you're free. You're free of thinking anything other than thoughts of compassion. I just looked inside. I did take a photograph with the father's permission. I did take a photograph of the inside of the second house, and there were two little children who looked, both of them looked under, let me see, well, around the 2 years old mark, and they're both lying there asleep. And in such pitiful conditions, it was a heartbreaker, and it is the most difficult part of what we do for me. Beth seems to be a little more control, and I put this down to the fact that a lot of it is just not new to her. She's seen it before. She has told me how there were times when she didn't have even a few pesos to take an exam at school, and school friends who she's never forgotten helped her by coming up with a few pence from their dinner money, I guess. So she's doing better than I am, and she knows when to leave me alone when we've just been to see something that is a heartbreaker. So that was a difficult one. We did the video. I think the video may have gone up today, not sure. If not, it will be up tomorrow. And we will be taking a start of the project video tomorrow, and we already our leap of faith is paying off, because we received a surprise gift, and then lo and behold, a second surprise gift with a possibility that everything's going to be fine. So we will get that house done. It will be done before we leave, and we're delighted about that. So that's going to be, I think, I'm not sure whether it's our 15th or 16th project on the house repair project. So that's all for now for me. Just a kind of a general update, and I thank you for looking in. This is a foreigner in the Philippines.